Hello and welcome. It's been a long time, so welcome back to another episode of Vietnam Weekly News. And in today's video, I will share with you Ho Chi Minh City Department of Education demand private schools not to increase tuition fees. Students across Vietnam seek blessing before testing time, and finally, Vietnam may allow self-quarantine, so let's get moving. Hello, this is Trang from Young Global's communication team, and you're watching Vietnam Weekly News, a wonderful series where we share about the travel restriction to up-to-date information regarding Vietnam. Don't want to miss our breaking news? Make sure that you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. On June 11, the Ho Chi Minh City Department of Education sent a document to private schools and requests for the stabilization of tuition fees and other revenues in the 2021 and 2022 school year. It is believed that the document was released because many international schools in Ho Chi Minh City just announced that they will increase the tuition fees. In May, 1,170 people whose children are studying at the Asian International School wrote a letter protesting to the school's decision to increase tuitions. On average, boarding and semi-boarding schools charge $218 to $349 a month in tuitions. Some private schools charge $870 to $2,174 per month, and international schools charge $870 to $2,609 per month. The document suggested that private schools need to consider the situation and try to keep tuition fees and other revenues unchanged. In addition, in order to minimize dropping out and transferring rates among students, private schools need to mobilize backup resources, sponsors, and mobilize to support tuition fees for students whose families have had economic difficulties to stabilize the students' study and living activities. High school students in Vietnam are entering one of the most important exams of their life. And in Vietnam, we have a lot of customs for students before taking an exam. The most common one is to visit a sacred spot or a famous temple and pray for luck. In Hanoi, the most common place that students would visit is Văn Miếu Quốc Tử Giám, or the Temple of Literature, a well-known destination for students and their parents. People come here to send prayers with full hand, hoping that they will have luck and do well in the coming exam. Back in the day when I had to take the biggest exam of my life to get into the university that I want, I also went to this sacred spot, which name is Chùa Bà in Châu Đốc City in An Giang province, and to pray for a successful exam and to get to the university that I want. In addition, Vietnamese students also have many other customs. For example, we eat a lot of beans before taking the exam, but except for black beans, because the word bean in Vietnam means đậu, which has another meaning of passing the exam. And we avoid eating black bean because it is a metaphor for bad luck. And on the other hand, we also don't eat egg because egg has a shape of like a round shape. So it looks like you will have 0 in terms of score. And also avoid to eat peanut because peanut in Vietnam is lạc, which means get lost, or indicates that we will digress in the topic of the exam. And then avoid to eat any type of schwartz because in Vietnam it means B, which is the homonym to you don't understand the questions in your exam sheet. Lastly, Vietnam can allow self-quarantine according to experts. Foreign experts said that there are several conditions making self-quarantine successful, and Vietnam can learn from them, as the fourth wave of COVID is hitting Vietnam stronger than any other waves in the past. The amount of people affected of having COVID or enter into close contact with an infected person has increased tremendously. Data show from the Ministry of Health as of June 8 More than 20,000 people are in quarantine and more than 151,000 people are self-quarantined at home, including myself that I once shared about why I have to quarantine at home for 2 weeks. And if you want to know how Vietnam blocked a quarantine area or how Vietnam what process you may go through if you enter into close contact with a person infected to have COVID-19 and how the COVID test is done in Vietnam. If you want to see that video, make sure that you click on the top of right-hand banner to see that video. Back to our topic, the increased number of people who come into close contact with patients has created pressure for the government and quarantine facilities. Therefore, experts suggested that people should be allowed to self-quarantine at home as other countries are already implementing this method. Take Australia as an example. According to Professor Sarah Lewin, Director of Australia Peter Doherty Institute for Infection and Immunity, Australia has been allowing people to quarantine at home and receiving good results. Lewin also said that Vietnam could establish quarantine centers at the community level to reduce the pressure on large centers, and these kind of quarantines could be easier to manage. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure that you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you, and I see you in the next video. Goodbye!